What is up? What is up? What is up, awesome people of the internet? Guys, we are a couple minutes away from game 2 of the 2024 WNBA playoffs, or WNBA Finals, I should say. We have the New York Liberty, the number one team in the WNBA this year, versus the Minnesota Lynx, the number 2 team. Guys, we saw a crazy um, thing in game 1. We saw the wildest last minute of the fourth quarter I've ever seen. We saw a crazy overtime. Guys, if maybe game 1 was just appetizer. Maybe game 1 was just an appetizer for the craziness that we are going to witness for the rest of the WNBA Finals, guys. I'm excited about it. I hope y'all are as well. What's up, Frank? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for rocking out with me. Thank y'all so much for hopping in, guys. If y'all could, as y'all are joining in, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Frank says Quita turned on subscriber only chat, so there is no reason we can't hit 100% likes if we are true supporters. It's free, fam. Yeah, it's free. Please hit that like button. Really does help the channel out a whole lot. But guys, we saw a crazy game 1. Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, Nafisa Collier all balled out. We saw the New York Liberty have a masterful first quarter and then absolutely laid an egg for the rest of the game. They almost still won. Almost. But ultimately, the Minnesota Lynx were able to get the job done off the back of Courtney Williams with clutch shot after clutch shot. We saw Nafisa Collier seal the game with the game-winning bucket with the turnaround jumper over Jonquel Jones. It was awesome to see. And ultimately, Breanna Stewart, she missed a costly free throw that would have got the New York Liberty the lead with 0.8 seconds left in regulation. Right, she could have basically won the game for her team. And in overtime, Breanna Stewart had an opportunity to get a layup to tie the game. And ultimately, she was not able to get that done, and her team ends up losing. Now, I'm sure it really hurt her sort of missing those 2 key points, right? She's a number 1 player on this team. She wants the ball in her hands, and for her to get the ball and for her to, blow her opportunity like the way she did, it was not good, right? Of course, it wasn't all on her because ultimately her whole team played terrible for 3 quarters. They played great in the first quarter. They played terrible for 3 quarters. They played terrible in overtime. So it wasn't just all on Breanna Stewart. But if you are the number 1 player and you have the ball in your hands when the time is winding down, you need to hit that stuff, right? So she missed 2 key shots. Ultimately, I do think Breanna Stewart's going to have a wild game because sometimes that's what it takes, right? Last year we saw the New York Liberty sort of fall apart against the Aces in the finals. And they came into this season a lot more focused, a lot more determined, like saying, hey, that's not going to happen to us last year. We didn't like what happened, and we're going to do what we need to do this year. Ultimately, they, dominate everybody in the season except for Minnesota. Minnesota is the only team that actually won the series against the New York Liberty. But New York, they really made stuff happen in this year during the regular season. And it looked like they had a lot of focus. But then we go into yesterday's game 1, they lay an egg. I think maybe that's exactly what they need to ultimately get the dub. I think that may be what they need. That may be what they need. And guys, remember, the team that won game 1 in the finals usually wins the entire thing. Since 2018, the team that won game 1 wins the whole thing. We saw the Minnesota Lynx win game 1. Let's see if they got what it takes to win the entire finals. I'm excited about it. Who y'all got for this game? Let me know in the chat. I do have the New York Liberty winning today's game, but let me know in the chat what y'all think. Ronaldo says, watching from the Philippines with my daughter. What's up? What's up, Ronaldo? And what's up to your daughters? Hope you all are doing fantastic. Shout out to y'all. What's up, Neek? What's up, Neek? Albert says the New York Liberty fell asleep, and now we'll find out what they're really made of. Facts. Facts, Albert. I think you're absolutely right. Frank is telling y'all to hit that like button. Please listen to Frank. Marley Mar said, Philly in the house. Lanika is rooting for the Lynx. All right. P says Carlton is the X factor this afternoon. I mean, I could see that. I could see that. Absolutely. What's up, Toya? Ronaldo saying Liberty. Okay. Seti, yes. Because we saw the Liberty make stuff happen with Jonquel, and then they just stopped passing it to her. That's something that you can't have happen. You cannot have that happen. All right. We about to tip off, guys. The game is available on ABC. We got the normal starters. Benigel Laney Hamilton, Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Leonie Fibich for the New York Liberty. For the Lynx, we got Nafisa Collier, Bridget Carlton, Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, and Alana Smith. All right, so let's get into it. Game 2. Ball is controlled by the Minnesota Lynx. Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney gets it to Nafisa. Nafisa to Bridget Carlton. Carlton to Alana Smith. Good defense by Jonquel Jones. It enables Sabrina Ionescu to get the steal. And she gets the layup, and the referee almost tripped and fell over herself. Yeah. There was a sound issue. Because Sabrina steals the ball. It sounded like she heard something. She looks back to the refs, but gets the layup. It may have been somebody in the crowd that has a whistle. And they're going to be found out later. All right, Alana Smith has the basketball to Kayla McBride. Kayla has Jonquel Jones on her. She passes inside to Alana. Alana, get it to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams almost got the ball stolen. Courtney trying to work against Benijah. Courtney tries to pass it to Nafisa, and she gets it stolen by Brianna Stewart. Stewart to Sabrina. Sabrina, one step over, and she hits it. 3-point bucket for Sabrina Ionescu. I mean, this is starting to feel eerily similar to game 1. This is starting to feel eerily similar. All right, Bridget Carlton with the basketball to Nafisa. There's a foul on Leonie Fibich. Yeah. Good start by the Liberty so far. The only thing is, can you keep it up? All right, Courtney Williams gets the ball inbounded. Oh, Courtney, mid-range, misses, got her own rebound. Passes out to Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride for 3. She misses that. All right, Sabrina to Jonquel. Jonquel misses, absolutely misses the shot. Okay, that was a bad shot. Bridget Carlton gets the screen. She gets to Alana Smith. Alana gets it to go. 5-2, New York in the lead. Sabrina to Stewie. To Fibich. Back to Stewie. Stewie turns, faces. Trying to work against Nafisa Collier. She gets it to JJ. To Benijah. We got 7 on the shot clock. Something has to happen. 4 on the shot clock. Sabrina with the basketball. She throws it up. She misses. Courtney Williams gets the rebound. Courtney Williams has the basketball. Gets it to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa tries to make a move against Fibich, but loses control of the basketball. It goes out. Turnover for Nafisa Collier. The ball goes to the New York Liberty. All right, Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. Sabrina gets it to Stewart, but offensive foul on Jonquel Jones. It's gonna be tough. You gotta keep Jonquel and Phoebus out of foul trouble. You got to. Wow. All right, Courtney Williams with the basketball. She gets it to Alana Smith. Alana is like, hey, Jonquel, you in foul trouble? I'm gonna go straight at you. Gets the layup to go. Sabrina tries to pass it up to Benijah, but Bridget Carlton was right there to knock it out of bounds. Side out of bounds for the Liberty. Stewie, 3-point shot. Stewie hits the front end. Gets it to Benijah. Benijah inside to Brianna Stewart, who gets the layup up and in. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Kayla McBride goes for a quick trigger 3-point shot. She misses it. Ball is saved by Sabrina Ionescu. Brianna Stewart with the basketball. Stewart straight into Sabrina. Cash. Sabrina Ionescu for 3. Courtney Williams has the basketball. Courtney gets a screen. Courtney is like, you know what? I'm going to go for this 3. And she gets it to go. It hits every part of the rim, but it does go in. Courtney Williams with the quick trigger 3-point shot. Sabrina to Stewie. Stewie leans. He leans in for that mid-range jumper. Gets it to go. All right, Nafisa Collier bringing up the basketball. Fee to Kayla McBride. Kayla to Bridget Carlton. Carlton passes it down low to Nafisa, who gets into the lane. Fadeaway jumper. That's her money shot right there. That is her money shot. Oh. On the inbound, Sabrina Ionescu loses control of the basketball. So it is a turnover. Minnesota basketball. Dumb decision. You got to get a lot smarter than that for the Liberty. All right, Bridget Carlton to Courtney Williams. Courtney gets the screen, drives to the paint, does ring around the rosy. All right. Tries to pass it inside to Nafisa, but the ball is stolen by Jonquel Jones. Jonquel can't handle it. It's tied up. Nafisa and Jonquel will jump it up. All right, we jumping at center court. Jonquel and Nafisa. Ball controlled by Benijah Hamilton. All right, Sabrina Ionescu. She gets it to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel to Leonie Phoebus. Phoebus back to Jonquel. We got 3 on the shot clock. Jonquel has to score, and she does. Jonquel with the layup right before time expired. Courtney Williams. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. She gets it to Alana Smith. Alana Smith in the paint. Ball rolls in. Good shot by Alana Smith. Get into the bucket. Benijah Hamilton gets a screen. Benijah pulls up at the nail, and it gets it. Cash. All right, Bridget Carlton to Courtney Williams in the corner to Alana Smith for 3. Alana misses. Easy rebound for Benijah. Gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina in the paint. Sabrina leans in and gets the mid-range jumper. Okay. Oh, we're seeing a little bit of full court press by the New York Liberty. Smart. But unfortunately, the Minnesota Lynx easily break it, and Bridget Carlton, key player on this team, gets the 3-point bucket. Wow. They gotta be a little bit more careful with that press. Stewie gets it to Benijah. Benijah pulls up for a three-point shot, and Benijah Laney Hamilton with a three-point bucket. All right. Kayla McBride gets the screen. Kayla. She has Jonquel on her. Gets it to Courtney Williams. Back to Kayla McBride. Kayla in the paint. And she wraps in the layup. Okay. Okay, Kayla McBride. Okay. Sabrina with Stewie on her. She gets it to Stewie. To Jonquel. Down low to Phoebich. Gets it to Sabrina for three. Sabrina misses. Rebound. Benijah Laney Hamilton. To Sabrina. To Jonquel. Passes down low to Benijah Laney Hamilton, but she is unable to corral the ball. We have reached our first timeout of the game. It is a 5-point game. New York 21. Minnesota Lynx 16. I would say overall a so-so start to this game. I'm seeing a little bit of sloppy play from both teams. Ultimately, it's fine. It's the first quarter, but we are seeing some turnovers that really does need to get fixed. Right now, the Minnesota Lynx have 4 turnovers in this game. 4. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit for this Minnesota Lynx team. They're a team that does take care of the basketball pretty well, but they have started off this first quarter, again, with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. They started it with 4 turnovers. For the New York Liberty, 3 turnovers to start. Laner says Benijah Laney Hamilton came to play offense today. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised actually that she even attempted that 3-point shot. Because she's really not a player who usually takes them unless time is winding down or she's like wide open. So I do like the aggressive play of sorts. But yeah. Y'all listen to Row and hit that like button. Really does help the channel out a whole lot. Liddy Season says these infomercials. What infomercials? I'm confused. What? Neek says box out, too many offensive rebounds. I mean, there hasn't really been that many offensive rebounds. Right now, the Liberty have 2 offensive rebounds, and Minnesota has 1 offensive rebound. But in game 1, Minnesota did get a whole bunch of Nick says New York better pace themselves. I remember playing, and you can get winded playing on emotion. I mean, they got playing on emotion in game 1. But you want to know something funny though? That one time that we saw the New York Liberty go for a full court press, we ended up seeing the Minnesota Lynx easily break that and get it to Bridget Carlton for a 3-point shot. So like the Liberty needs to slow down. They really do need to slow down the Minnesota Lynx. Because Minnesota Lynx on offense is very, very fast-paced. And yes, so is the New York Liberty offense. But the Lynx are a little bit too fast-paced for the Liberty. And so they have to, if they're going to win this game, the New York Liberty have to slow down the Minnesota Lynx. But it's tough to do that when you rarely do a full-court press, the Lynx easily break it, right? So that's gonna be kind of tough. All right, Kayla McBride gets it down low to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa to Atlanta Smith to Courtney Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nafisa. Nafisa for 3. She misses. Rebound. Jonquel Jones. Jonquel is playing with 1 foul. She is a player who does get in foul trouble quite a bit. Benijah Laney Hamilton makes another mistake. Just loses control of the basketball. All right, Nafisa to Kayla to Courtney Williams. Courtney, mid-range, cash. Y'all, they call her the mid-range assassin for a reason. Okay, for a reason. Sabrina Nescu to Stewie to Laney Hamilton. Guarded heavily by Courtney Williams. Laney takes it to the bucket and gets 2 points. All right. Kayla McBride with the basketball. She gets the screen to Courtney Williams. Courtney to Bridget Carlton to Alana Smith. 3-point shot. Kayla McBride, and she gets it. Kayla McBuckets. You better call her name correct. Stewie ends up just turning over the basketball, throws it straight to Alana Smith. Courtney Williams for the mid-range misses. Okay. Stewie with the basketball. Jonquel back to Stewie. We're seeing a little bit stagnant play for the Liberty. Brianna Stewart gets to the Jonquel Jones down low. Jonquel ends up getting the ball knocked out of bounds. Side out or baseline for the Liberty. Jonquel comes out the game. She is subbed out for Niara Sabli. Sabrina, mid-range jumper, gets it to go. That was nice. Kayla McBride with the basketball. We have Kayla McBride, Alana Smith, Nafisa Collier, Bridget Carlton, and Courtney Williams, all starters still on the court for the Minnesota Lynx. Missed shot by the Lynx. Sabrina to Stewie in rhythm. 3-point bucket. Okay, Brianna Stewart. Okay. Nafisa Collier gets to the lane, picks up her dribble, and she is called for the travel. Yeah, we gonna see how this continues, though. We gonna see how this continues, guys. In the first quarter of game 1, the Liberty had more than 30 points, and in game 2, same thing. So we gonna see how this game continues. All right, Stewie to Kayla Thornton. 4-3. Yeah, that's cash. That's why you have Kayla Thornton hanging out on the 3-point line. To Bridget Carlton. Ball goes to Bridget Carlton for 3. She misses it. Rebound, Leonie Fibich. All right. Brianna Stewart. Wow. We see Brianna Stewart was trying to waste the clock. She brought the ball down, and Nafisa Collier, the defensive player of the year, just puts her hands in, wraps it up, and we have a jump ball at midcourt. All right, ball controlled by Liberty. Courtney Vandersloot with the basketball. She gets to the Stewie. Stewie for 3. Stewie misses. Rebound goes to Xander Lassini. We got 5 on the clock. Mike Shines Allen. Ball goes to Bridget Carlton. Bridget can't do anything. Looks like it may have been a block from Niara Sabli. And we are at the end of the first quarter, guys. What was game 1 seems like it's game 2 right now. We have a score of 31 New York Liberty to 21 for the Minnesota Lynx, guys. In game 1, in game 1, at the end of the first quarter, guys, the score was 32 New York, 19 Minnesota. So very, very similar in terms of play. However, one thing is for sure, one thing that we are seeing in this game is that to start the game, it's actually a lot of momentum on the on the Minnesota Lynx side, right? They're scoring. They are breaking up passes. They're being active. And so we'll see how this game continues though. But again, very similar game, very similar start to game one. We are at home for the New York Liberty, and so the crowd is on their side, but the Lynx they're rocking and rolling. Yes, they are down by 10. However, if you all know about the Minnesota Lynx, you know that they could actually break a lead very quickly. Don't believe me? Check out the fourth quarter of game one. Okay. So it is a 10-point game, guys. 31 New York Liberty to 21 for the Minnesota Lynx, guys. Let's kind of go down the line and let's talk about who's doing what. Alana Smith has had 3 layups in this game so far. She has 6 points, made 3 of 4 from the field. She made all 3 of her layups, and she missed a 3-point shot. So she is doing her thing. Kayla McBride has a 3-pointer early in this one. So does Courtney Williams. They both have 5 points. And Bridget Carlton, she does have a lone 3-point shot. For the New York Liberty, it's pretty balanced. It's a pretty balanced scoring attack. Sabrina Ionescu is leading the charge early for her team. She is 2 for 4 from the 3-point line with 12 points, plus 10 in this game so far. We also have more players who shot 3-pointers for the Liberty. We got Brianna Stewart with a 3-point shot. Also, Benijah Lenny Hamilton has a 3-point shot as well. Both of those players have 7 points. Kayla Thornton came in the game late at the end of the first quarter, and she knocked down a corner 3-point shot, so she does have 3 in the game so far. And Jonquel Jones has 1 foul and has 2 points. One of the key things for this New York Liberty team is you have to keep Leonie Fibich and you have to keep Jonquel Jones out of foul trouble. It is a good thing. It is a very, very, very good thing for Sandy Brondello for Jonquel Jones to not have had that second foul in the second quarter. Like she played a good amount. She played 8 minutes in this first quarter, and honestly, I'm a bit surprised that she even played that much because she did get that first foul early, and so we all will see ultimately what happens from here. If she does get in foul trouble in this game, let's kind of see. Y'all, if y'all hit that like button, it really does help the channel out a whole lot. Shout out to the folks in the chat. Really do appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all so much. Rasa says, please guys, like the video. We are at 153 people and only 68 likes. So please hit that like button. Guys, did y'all watch me and Mama yesterday? Me and Mama put out a quick live stream yesterday. We were at Dick's Sporting Goods checking out some of the merch they had. All right, we have started the second quarter. Stewie with the basketball. Stewie backing down Zana Lassini. She passes out to Fibich. Fibich passed it to Kayla Thornton for 3. Kayla misses. Rebound. Letitia Heidemann. Heidemann bringing down the ball. She gets it to Maisha Allen. Maisha to Nafisa. Nafisa misses the shot. Sloot with the basketball. Sloot to Stewie. Stewie misses the layup. Brianna Stewart goes again, makes that, looks at the referee like, hey, you ain't gonna call that? Looking at Cruz, the referee. All right, Xander Lassini to Bridget Carlton. Carlton ends up getting fouled by Brianna Stewart. That is her first free throw. Yeah, it was kind of fun to go live yesterday like that. My dad was there too. He just didn't want to be on camera. All right, Xander Lassini picks up a dribble. Cross-court pass to Bridget Carlton for 3. Bridget! Straight up cash. Straight up cash. Phoebich to Sluty. Taking it inside, gets it to Nyara Sabli. Nyara was trying to work against Maisha Hines-Allen. She quickly and hastily passes it to Courtney Vandersloot, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Turnover for the Liberty. Natisha Heidemann with the basketball. Heidemann, she picks up her dribble, so she got to get it to somebody. She gets it to Maisha. Maisha Hines-Allen to Xana Lassini. Thought about 3-point shot. Decides to put it inside for a 2-point jumper. Misses it. All right, Nyara Sabli. It's Courtney Vandersloot. Sloot picks up her dribble. Oh, that was a bad pass. Another turnover for the Liberty. Oh, good job. Natisha Heidemann tried to get it inside, but Courtney Vandersloot was right there to put her hands on the ball. It is a jump ball. So we're going to have a jump ball with the shorties. Jump ball with the shorties. We got number 2 jumping against number 22. It's always fun. It's always fun when you got 2 real short people jumping. All right, tip is controlled by the Lynx. Natisha with the basketball slips it to Nafisa Fee. Misses the mid-ranger. Stewie. Oh my God, Stewie, that was a terrible shot. Wow, she misses that pretty badly. Gets it to Bridget Carlton, to Natisha Heidemann. Gets a 3-point shot to go. All right, this bench unit is making stuff happen for the Lynx. What in the world? Jonquel Jones absolutely just jagged that shot. Xana Lassini and Benangelini Hamilton are tied up, so we got another jump ball. Several jump balls in this game. We're just seeing some bad play, some terrible play. The Liberty needs to take out Courtney Vandersloot. She has come in this game and stunk it up. She's played terrible. This is crazy. All right, Stewie has the basketball. She misses the shot. Rebound, Jonquel Jones, who gets the putback. Okay, that's a much-needed bucket. That is a much-needed bucket. Kayla McBride to Natisha Heidemann. Heidemann gets the ball stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina was trying to take it all the way, and she gets fouled. She's going to head to the line for 2 shots. Yeah, it was great defense. That was great defense. Oh, that's all ball. That's no foul. Sabrina makes her first free throw. Makes a second free throw. 10-point game again. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Nafisa Kari with the basketball. She's guarded by Brianna Stewart. She gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney to Maisha. Hines-Allen tries to get a shot in the paint. She misses. Ball goes out of bounds. The referees are deliberating. They're saying it's going to stay with Minnesota. Kayla McBride, 3-point shot. She misses. Phoebish gets the rebound. Maisha Hines-Allen, that was a foul. Yeah. Yeah, the ref took he took a while to call that. Yeah, that was a foul. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a foul. Sabrina to Jonquel to Leonie to Sabrina, back to Jonquel, has her back to the basket, backing down, gets it to Niara Sabli. Niara to Benijah Lenny Hamilton. Benijah's like, set me a screen, let me pull up for this 3-point shot, and she hits it. 3-point bucket for Benijah Laney Hamilton. Okay. Cecilia Zanelosini can't handle the basketball. It is a turnover. The New York Liberty are rocking and rolling to start this second quarter. Guys, the score is 40. New York Liberty, 27 for the Minnesota Lynx. Y'all, these ladies are ballin'. We fly high, no lie. You know it's ballin'. Yeah. Good start to this game. Pretty entertaining. We're seeing terrible mistakes by both teams, but specifically, we're seeing terrible mistakes by the Liberty. It's like dumb mistake after dumb mistake. But hey, it is what it is. Nick says they're slapping arms and hands, and the refs calling jump ball. Well, at least it seems obvious that no one's going to be in foul trouble today, which is fine as long as they consistently call it that way. If my thing is, if you're going to consistently call it, I'm cool. I'm cool with whatever as long as you consistently call it. Guys, fun fact: I was at the Chicago Marathon earlier today, and the power of Caitlin's Iowa Hawkeye T-shirt jersey thing is crazy. One of the runners had Caitlin's jersey on, the Iowa Hawkeye jersey, and I saw him and I was like, go ahead, Caitlin, go ahead. I thought it was pretty awesome. Like, at the marathon, you see people wear a whole bunch of different shirts, But that was the lone basketball shirt that I saw that day, and I thought it was kind of fun. I was like, heck yeah, man! Like that jersey T-shirt thing, you see that thing everywhere. I've seen it. I've seen it at Six Flags. I've seen it just walking around. I've seen it at the marathon. You see it everywhere. Everywhere. Personally, I think it's fun to see. But yeah. Also, guys, fun fact. Yesterday was my mama's birthday, so that's why we were at the bowling alley, and then we were at the bowling alley, and then we went next door to Dick's, and so that's why I was like, oh, let's do a live stream real quick while we here. So mama was working on the channel on her birthday. So y'all, if y'all could, please wish my mama a happy birthday. Please wish her a happy birthday. Please wish her a happy birthday. I should have said it in a live stream yesterday, but I wasn't thinking. But anyway, guys, we're going to see how this game continues to go. We're going to see how it continues to go. All right, y'all, we back. Leonie Phoebish for 3. She misses that. Nice offensive rebound by Niara Sabli. She gets to the Jonquel Jones. Jonquel to Benijah. 5 on the shot clock. Benijah goes for a 3-point shot. She misses. Another offensive rebound from Niara Sabally. Let's go. Niara gets it to Sabrina, and Sabrina ends up turning over the basketball. Travel. She says, wow. Y'all, Niara Sabally, that's fantastic. That's fantastic effort for Niara Sabally. Fantastic effort. Who? Courtney Williams with basketball. Courtney gets a screen. 3-point shot. Mid-range shot. Courtney Williams, she misses it. Sabrina to Jonquel to Benijah to Stewie. Leonie Fibich to Stewie. Oh, she gets it. 3-point shot for Brianna Stewart. Wow, that was nice. Courtney Williams with basketball. Courtney. Nafisa for a mid-range jumper. She misses it, gets her own rebound. She tries to pass it to Atlanta Smith. The ball was stolen. Ball passes up. Oh, it was Sabrina getting it to Brianna Stewart. She misses the layup. She says she was fouled. I think she also was fouled. No foul was called. On the other end, Nafisa Collier ends up making a layup. All right, Sabrina to Benijah. Wow. Benijah, Laney, Hamilton, girl, you better do your thing. 3 turnovers. 3-3-pointers for Benijah Laney Hamilton. 3 3-pointers. 13 points. She has not scored that many points in forever. Bridget Carlton gets the layup to go. Wow. Benijah Laney Hamilton. You better work, girl. You better work. All right, Stewie. Oh, it looks like a foul down low on Nafisa Collier. Wow. Benijah Laney Hamilton. She is a player who has been kind of quiet for most of the playoffs, but she up. She is up, y'all. She is up. Rocking and rolling. I tell you this, guys, it is great to see. All right, y'all, we got a special guest back. Special guest.
Hello, awesome people of the internet. the Liberty are really trying to push this game because they know if they lose this game today,
it's
the
over.
finals are over. And so they really are making an effort to run the score up. So at halftime, they can be so far ahead that Minnesota has no chance of coming back. And I don't think Minnesota's playing their best game right now.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not.
They're missing a lot of shots, number one. And these turnovers are killing me right now. And Collier is not really getting her hands. Well, she's had a couple shot attempts, but she really is not attacking the basket like she normally would. So I think that's kind of like going to be their downfall. And Courtney Williams is really not able to move like she did and make those baskets. They're kind of like taking her out of the game in a sense, not giving her a chance to get those shots off. So I think Minnesota may be in trouble for this game to win it if they don't change their approach to the game.
I think they need to change out their defense. Like they're allowing the Liberty to get a little bit too much. Like the fact that Benajelani Hamilton has 13 points is wild. Wild. She's aggressive though today. Really aggressive.
She really is. And that's why they're keeping her in the game. Mm-hmm. Just because she's making those shots. And she's making all 3-pointers.
Yeah.
But she's normally a good player to do that.
She is, but like we haven't seen that from her in a while. But Mom, we got people in the chat saying happy birthday to you.
Thank you all. All right, talk to you all later.
Hey, bye. Bye. I told my mama that sometimes during the game to call and give her opinions because she's not here, but she watching the game though. She watching the game, so like. So occasionally she'll call in and tell us what she think about the game and what's happening. All right. Appreciate all the birthday love. She appreciates it too. We gonna see. All right. We are about to get going. Leonie Phoebus with the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Stewie backing down. Courtney Williams, mid-range jumper, misses the shot. Rebound by Nafisa Collier. Fee to Bridget Carlton. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. 15-point lead. Fee tried to do a backdoor pass to Courtney Williams. It is a kickball. Side out of bounds for the Minnesota Lynx. She may call back later on if she wants to add some more commentary. Alana Smith is fouled by Jonquel Jones. Jonquel be acting like she don't foul. That was a foul. Jonquel. But you got to be smarter than that. You have to be way smarter than that because your team needs you on the court. Your team needs you. Don't get in foul trouble. That was very unnecessary. That was very, very unnecessary of a foul. All right, Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney goes baseline, pulls it back out to Kayla McBride to Bridget Carlton. 4 on the shot clock. Ball goes inside to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa gets bumped and she knocks the ball out of bounds. No foul call. It is the New York Liberty basketball. All right, Stewie to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel, turnaround, fadeaway, misses the shot. Great offensive rebound by Leonie Phoebus. She gets it to Benajelani Hamilton. Laney tries to pass it to Brianna Stewart, but she throws it a little bit too high. Ball goes out of bounds. It is a turnover. All right, Courtney Williams is the basketball. Courtney to Kayla. Back to Courtney. Oh, Courtney Williams with the finesse layup. Sabrina Ionescu has the basketball. She gets a screen. Sabrina. Cross-court pass to Jonquel Jones. Thought about the three-point shot. Passes it instead to Stewie. Stewie back to Sabrina. Sabrina, mid-range jumper. She misses completely. Like, she misses very badly. Rebound is controlled by the Minnesota Lynx. Kayla McBride gets it to Nafisa Collier. Gets it to Alana Smith for the layup. That was some really good ball movement. Really good ball movement. And one of the things you see is Lynx not dribbling the ball when they do those passes sometimes. All right, we have Sabrina Ionescu to Brianna Stewart. She is fouled on the layup, and she's going to head to the line for 2 shots. I do like the physical play, though, of this game. I like the idea that the refs are letting them play. And right now, they are consistent. So now the key is, when we get into the third quarter, when we get into the fourth quarter, are you going to call certain fouls a foul, or are you just going to let it go? Which is what they've been doing a good amount of this game so far. Basically, a lot of these players should have 3 or 4 fouls right now. But the refs are letting them play. And I'm cool with that. Just stay consistent. Refs, please, please stay consistent. That's all you got to do. For 4 quarters, stay consistent. What you have established as a foul, it needs to stay a foul for the rest of the game. Nafisa Collier, step back, fade away, gets the jumper to go. Y'all, that's Nafisa Collier bag right there. All right, so Brittany Nescu with the basketball. She's trying to rock Kayla McBride to sleep. Wakes up a little bit, gets it to Benijah. Benijah Laney Hamilton. 4 on the shot clock. She gets it to Niara Sabally. Oh, come on. Niara Sabally goes for the shot. She ends up getting fouled. She's going to head to the line for 2 shots. Was that a foul? Let's see. They're showing a replay of it. Oh, yeah, that was a foul. That was a foul. She got her on the arm. That was a foul. Niara Sabally is giving some really good minutes. She's getting some really, really good minutes in this game. Yes, William, that is Satu's sister. Yep. That is her younger sister, Niara Sabally. They both play for Team Germany. All right, Niara misses the second free throw. Nafisa has the basketball. We got 6 on the shot clock. She picks up a dribble, turn around, fade away, jumper, misses the shot, but she is fouled by Kayla Thornton. Kayla's upset that was called a foul. I mean, she got her on the arm, didn't she? Yeah, she fouls her. All right, Nafisa makes her first free throw. We got 3 seconds left to go in the game, or in the first half, I should say. Makes a second free throw. Stewie gets the inbound, chucks it up, and misses a shot. Alana Smith ends up falling to the ground. She may have hurt her ankle a little bit. Looks like she's walking off okay. All right, guys, we have reached the end of the first half. Guys, the score is 49-39. 10-point lead for the New York Liberty. I would say really good game so far for the Liberty. I would say really good start. The key is, can you just keep it up? Can you keep it up or not? That's the key. For the Minnesota Lynx, they need to do a little bit more on defense. A little bit more. Maybe they're just not as worried about this game as much. But we need some more players to get going. We have 3 players for the New York Liberty in double figures. 3. For the Minnesota Lynx, we have 0. So we do need a little bit more action from the Minnesota Lynx if they want to actually win this game. But guys, as always, y'all know how I do on this channel. Y'all know that halftimes we play some music. So I'm about to play some music, and we're gonna be right back very, very soon for the second half. So grab a snack and come on back as we take a look at the second half, guys. We saw theatrics. We saw fireworks in game 1 for the second half, and so let's see what today has to offer. Hopefully today is just as crazy, just as wild. I don't know. We'll see. You never quite know. You never quite know what's going to happen until it happens, and so let's ultimately see, what it does. Anyway, talk to y'all very, very soon at the end of halftime. All right. All right, guys. All right, we are back to start the third quarter. Jonquel Jones with the basketball. She gets it to Leonie Fibic. Phoebus guarded by Courtney Williams. She takes it inside, gets it to Jonquel Jones. JJ gets the layup to go, and the refs will count it, but we'll review it at the next timeout. Caitlin McBride to Courtney Williams. Courtney gets a screen set from Atlanta Smith. Courtney inside. Courtney misses. But it is a foul. It was a foul before the shot on Leonie Phoebus. Courtney Williams gets the screen. Courtney, good slip pass to... wow. Y'all. Atlanta Smith with another layup. Jonquel to Benijah. Benijah Laney Hamilton. Turnaround. Fadeaway. Jumper. Gets it to go. Benijah Laney Hamilton, girl. You doing your thing today? You doing your thing today. Bridget Carlton for a three-point shot. She misses. Ball is controlled by Brianna Stewart. Oh, Stewie tried to get it to Sabrina Ionescu, but bad pass, turnover. And now back-to-back turnovers because Atlanta Smith cannot control the basketball for the Minnesota Lynx, and it is another turnover. Sabrina for three, misses. Courtney Williams taking it up. Gets it to Atlanta Smith, and once again, this is the fifth layup for Atlanta Smith. Benijah into the lane, gets a layup, and Cheryl Reeve is mad, so she's calling a timeout. Wow. Benijah Laney Hamilton is making it happen today. Guys, remember, she was on a minutes restriction for several games. She ended up having like a quick procedure done with her, I believe it was her knee. And she's been a key player for this New York Liberty team all year. But she was on minutes restrictions. Looks like she's off of minutes restrictions now, and she is all good to go. And that's why we are seeing Benijah kind of do what she do today. Yeah. She definitely is very needed as a player who can absolutely score and make some stuff happen. Yeah, Machiavelli. Yeah, she's balling today. She's balling. Smooth Will says Liberty needs this finals, win it, or it will be 7 finals with no win. Yeah. They gotta win. Will they win is another question. I think they should win. But just because you're the better team, just because you should win, does not mean you always win. Does not mean that. So, we'll see. I think it's going to be fun. Either way, I think this is going to be fun. Guys, again, 53 New York Liberty, 47 for the Minnesota Lynx. Benijah Laney Hamilton, 17 points, leading all scores. Brianna Stewart, 14 points. Sabrina Ionescu, 14 points. Jonquel Jones does have 4 points and 4 rebounds. For the Minnesota Lynx, Bridget Carlton, 8 points. Atlanta Smith, 12 points. Nafisa Collier, 8 points. Kayla McBride, 5, and Courtney Williams, 11. They need to, get it back going with passing Nafisa Collier the ball and having her decide what she wants to do from there. But the Lynx, good start to the third quarter so far. Good start. Yeah, Sabrina was terrible in the last game. Absolutely atrocious in game one. In game one, She shot 8 of 26 from the field, 3 of 9 from the 3-point line, only had 19 points. Today, she's shooting much more efficiently, 5 of 9 from the field, and has 14 points. So definitely a better game. Definitely a better game. Yeah, Machiavelli, yeah, you don't want to get Courtney Williams going, because we saw how Courtney got this team before. All right, Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams gets to the basket, misses a shot. Oh, winds up getting her own rebound. Alana Smith has it. To Bridget Carlton. Carlton to Fee. To Courtney Williams for 3. Courtney! Cash! Wow. They call it a 2. They're going to take a look at that and see if it needs to be moved to a 3. Wow. That was fire. Straight up fire. All right. Sabrina Ionescu gets it to Benijah. Benijah misses that pretty badly, that fadeaway jumper. Courtney Williams has the basketball, goes for the mid-range. Courtney. Guys, a mid-range is a layup for Courtney Williams. She makes it. Drains it, actually. And New York is like, hey, that's a crazy run. Let's call a timeout. Let's discuss. Timeout on the floor by Sandy Brondello. Guys, the score is 55. New York Liberty, 47 Minnesota Lynx. Looks like her foot is on the line, so I think that's just there too. Yeah, Courtney Williams, straight up dog. Whatever you want to call it, a big dog, little dog, whatever. As long as y'all call her a dog, she a dog. That girl, She has always been a person that wants big buckets, right? When the lights are brightest, Courtney Williams want to be doing her thing. She wants to be doing her thing. And she's always kind of been a mid-range assassin, but she has developed her 3-point shot now more than ever. And it's looking very good. It's a great 3-point shot. Hey guys, fun fact. Did you know that when Courtney Williams actually came out of high school, colleges weren't checking for her? Did you know that? I have my goal is to put out a video tomorrow that takes a look at the history of Courtney Williams and just like the resilience that she's had in the game of basketball to just sort of do the thing that she loves, even though she's short, even though, she's not as good as other players. She has fought and clawed her way to the WNBA and to people seeing the talent that she really has. It's a thing where certain players, they're like, they're not the number one players, that everybody's looking at. They're not top 10, but they're a fantastic role player. They're a fantastic star. And sometimes it takes them a little while to get noticed. And Courtney Williams is one of those players, and I am looking forward to making that video to sort of talk about her. Because I think she's been phenomenal this year, and a lot of people should know sort of her way to get to the WNBA. All right, so Brittany Ionescu has the basketball. She gets it to Lainey Hamilton. Benijah to Phoebus to Jonquel Jones. Back to Lainey Hamilton for 3. Benijah misses. Courtney Williams leading offense. Gets it to Alana Smith to Nafisa Collier. To Bridget Carlton. Carlton flips it up. Misses the shot. Brianna Stewart to Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina to Phoebus. Phoebus to Jonquel Jones for the layup. Okay. I like it. All right, we have a foul on Benijah Lainey Hamilton. All right, Atlanta to Kayla McBride. Kayla McBuckets misses a 3-point shot. Sabrina with the basketball. To Jonquel Jones. To Phoebich. Benijah, mid-range jumper, misses. Rebound, Atlanta Smith. Courtney Williams fakes the 3-point shot, gets it to Atlanta. Tries to pass it inside, but the ball is stolen by Brianna Stewart. Stewie tried to get it to Jonquel Jones. It is a turnover. Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney. To Bridget Carlton. To Nafisa Collier. And Nafisa Collier is called for the offensive foul. Wow, okay. All right. Nafisa Collier got to stay out of foul trouble. All right, Brandon Stewart with the basketball. She's guarded by Kayla McBride. Oh, and the ball is stolen by Nafisa. Nafisa with the layup gets it to go. That was much needed. Much needed. Benijah is doubled. Tried to get a cross-court pass, but she gets the ball stolen. Natisha Heidemann with the basketball. Natisha. To Atlanta Smith. Atlanta down low to Nafisa Collier, and there's a foul. The foul on Brianna Stewart. All right, Atlanta Smith to Kayla McBride. Kayla misses the shot. Offensive rebound from Nafisa Collier, who gets it up and in. Okay. Sabrina to Jonquel Jones for the layup. 57-51. Atlanta Smith. Ball goes to Natisha Heidemann. Heidemann gets a screen. To Kayla McBride. Passes it to Nafisa Collier. Fee misses the shot. Jump ball between Nafisa and Jonquel Jones. Jonquel needs to stop putting the ball down. Stop putting the ball down, Jonquel. You allowed Nafisa to get that. All right, we got lane violation. Oh, Nafisa Collier playing some defense and just got her 4th foul. Wow. You know what? Wow. That's a bad call. Was it a foul? Technically, yeah, but Stewie was a huge piece in Nafisa hitting Sabrina the way she did. Wow. 4th foul on Nafisa Collier. That's a huge loss. Huge loss. Turnaround jumper for Jonquel Jones. She misses the shot. Maisha Hines-Allen gets the rebound. Maisha to Kayla McBride. Kayla to Atlanta Smith for 3. Ooh, she misses that pretty badly. Rebound goes to Brianna Stewart. Ball goes to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel with Atlanta Smith on her. Gets it to Kayla Thornton. Now to Brianna Stewart. 4 on the shot clock. Jonquel has it. Jonquel misses the layup. And some contact. Natisha Heidemann has it to Alana Smith. Alana to Kayla McBride. She gets it to Maisha Hines-Allen, who tries to pass it down low to Alana Smith. And there is a foul on the floor. This is on Courtney Vandersloot. All right, Alana Smith make both of her free throws. Courtney Vandersloot with the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Stewie on the run, misses badly. Xander Lassini with the rebound. She gets it to Maisha Hines-Allen. I mean, not Maisha. Natisha Heidemann. Natisha to Bridget Carlton. To Alana Smith. To Natisha. Natisha tries to get it to Bridget Carlton, but the ball is easily stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. She gets it to Sloot. Sloot inside to Brianna Stewart. She gets fouled. All right, ball's inbounded. Courtney Vandersloot with the basketball. She gets the screen, double screen. She tries to do a slip pass to Brianna Stewart, who gets fouled. All right, so Brianna Stewart is going to get some free throws. She makes her first free throw. And she makes the second free throw. All right, Maisha to Bridget Carlton. The Lynx have not scored in a while. Bridget Carlton trying to see what she can do. Driving on Stewie. She gets it to Dorka Juhas, who gets her shot blocked. Niara Sabli has it. She gets it to Courtney Vandersloot. Vandersloot to Brianna Stewart. 4-2 in the corner. That's a big bucket. That's a big bucket. Oh, Xander Lassini almost got the ball stolen. She gets it to Bridget Carlton. Bridget, 3-point shot, air ball. Rebound, Courtney Vandersloot. Sluty gets it to Stewie. Stewie backs it up. Ready to waste some clock and go against Bridget Carlton. Stewie to Niara Sabli. Niara should have shot that. She got it to Kayla Thornton for a 3-point shot. She misses. Bridget Carlton with the basketball. 5 seconds left to go. Maisha Hines-Allen. She got to chuck something up. She chucks it up. She misses. And we are at the end of the third quarter, guys. The score is 61. New York Liberty, 53 for the Minnesota Lynx. What a good start to this game. What a good start. Overall, we won't have a very high-scoring game in today's game. We will not have a very high-scoring game. Panme says the score not updated. It is. The score is 61 New York Liberty, 53 Minnesota Lynx. But the fact that Nafisa Collier has 4 fouls is a huge loss for this Minnesota Lynx team because they rely on her being on the court just about every single time. Like, you gotta... Though that last foul either should have been a no call or it actually really just should have been no call. Because technically, yes, it was a foul. But the reason why Nafisa even fouled Sabrina was because Stewie kind of ran her into her. So, but guys, here's to hoping for a wild game one style for the fourth quarter. We need to have a crazy, wild fourth quarter. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. That'd be very fun. So let's have the craziness back of game one. As y'all know, I don't actually care who wins. So I don't care if it's chaos. I just want it to be fun. And game one was so fun. So fun. And so yeah. Who y'all got winning this game though? Who y'all got? I have, as I said earlier at the beginning of the game, I have the New York Liberty winning game 2. Game 3 is going to be won by the Minnesota Lynx. Game 4 and 5 are going to be won by the New York Liberty. The series will be over in 5 games. Oh, guys, did anyone of y'all notice the jerseys that's in the background of that Welcome to the WNBA commercial? You got Jewel Lloyd and Jewel Lloyd's jersey and DeWanna Bonner's jersey. I didn't realize it was those two jerseys that was on the back of the chairs. Wow, 18,040 people. Wow, that's a lot of people. That's a whole lot of people. That's a whole lot of people, guys. All right, let's start the fourth quarter. Natisha Heidemann with the basketball. She's guarded by Courtney Vandersloot. She gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney gets it to Natisha. Back to Courtney. Courtney, mid-range and cash. That was nice. All right, Sabrina Ionescu to Niara Sabally. Back to Sabrina. Courtney be doing her thing with the mid-range. All right, Sabrina with the basketball. She's guarded by Kayla McBride. She gets to Brandon Stewart. Down low to Jonquel. Jonquel has to get going. Cross-court pass to Benijah. 1 on the shot clock. She got to throw it up. Benijah Laney Hamilton. What? That was fire. That was straight up fire. Wow. All right, Courtney Williams to Nafisa Collier. Back to Courtney Williams. Back to Fee. Fee travels. We've come a long way, Smooth Wheel. We have come a long way. I remember when what I would do is I would have like a ticket package for. Actually, I'll tell that story in the at the next timeout. All right, Jonquel Jones with the basketball. Jonquel to Courtney Vandersloot 4-3. Courtney Vandersloot, let's go. Natisha Heidemann goes for a 3-point shot. She gets fouled on that. And she's going to head to the line for 3 shots. Wow. They're going to check for a reckless closeout. Okay. Wow. All right, so the referees are going to review it real quick. One random thing that sort of goes to Smooth Will's point. The WNBA really has come a long way. Like seriously, I remember before I had like full season tickets, I had this this package where I would get several amount of games. And I did that for a while, but what I would do is the Sky used to give away free tickets on Groupon. I don't remember what years this was, but this was like before I had my season tickets, my full season tickets. It was when I had I think it was I had 1 or 2 years where I had the 5-game pass, I think. But for the games that I didn't have the 5 games pass for, I would go on Groupon and the Sky would give away free tickets in the 200 level at Wintrust Arena. They would give away free tickets on Groupon. Now, guys, this was several years ago. This was like a really, really long time ago. But it just shows how, you used to literally give away free tickets. And now you have tickets selling. Like this year, there were some Sky games where like tickets were like, $200, $300 day of course, resale, but still, like the W has come a long way in terms of overall interest, and it is really, really great to see. It really is. Like there is no one's getting free tickets anymore. Like you're not getting all those crazy discounts that you used to have in the past. And like, while we can go back and reminisce on that and be sad that like tickets have gone up, ultimately I think it's a W. Like I think it's great because it's allowing us to be able to have the WNBA get in a better financial footing, right? I think that's huge. All right, so the referees deliberated and they did upgrade it to a reckless closeout. Reckless closeout. But my oh my, have we come a long way. All right, Natisha misses the first free throw. Makes the second. Makes the third. All right, because it's a reckless closeout, that means that not only did she get those 3 shots, but the Minnesota Lynx retained the basketball. So we got side out of bounds for the Lynx. All right, Courtney Williams gets the screen. Slip pass to Alana Smith. Alana cannot get the layup to go. Brianna Stewart gets it up to Benijah Laney Hamilton, who has been on fire today. Benijah decides to take herself against Courtney Williams. Laney Hamilton misses the shot. Rebound goes to Jonquel Jones. And every single time Jonquel Jones puts the basketball down, somebody wraps it up, and it is a jump ball. All right, jump ball, Nafisa and Jonquel. All right, Courtney Williams gets the screen. Gets it to Natisha Heidemann. Heidemann to McBride. Kayla McBride with a 3-point bucket. Okay. We got a 6-point game. Let's see. All right, Sabrina to Brianna Stewart. Stewie. Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah, Natisha Heidemann was hacking the mess out of Brianna Stewart. All right, 7:18 left in the fourth quarter. Leonie Fibich is back in and gets the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Stewie to Fibich to Laney Hamilton. Benigel. That is the 16th turnover for the New York Liberty. That's terrible. Terrible. Gets a foul call. All right, Courtney Williams gets the screen. Courtney. She has Brianna Stewart on her. Gets another screen. Courtney Williams, ring around the rosy, gets it inside to Nafisa Collier. Turnaround jumper. Cash. Okay. Nafisa. She's playing with 4 fouls, but she makes stuff happen. Sabrina to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel misses the shot, but gets fouled. She's going to head to the line for 2 shots. And Atlanta Smith is like, you better review that. You better review that. Erica says the Fever also gave away tickets on Groupon around 17-18. I missed out on getting them. I also had a chance to get Sky season tickets at a discounted rate before they drafted Angel. Yeah. You know, we've seen just a huge difference as the years have gone on in WNBA in terms of interest and like attendance and all that stuff. Really, the Sky getting Candace really changed stuff around for the Sky. We started having way more fans at games, which is great. All right, Courtney Williams with basketball. Courtney, mid-range, misses. Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. It is a 6-point lead. Sabrina to Jonquel for 3. Jonquel airballs it. She's complaining to the refs. I'm not sure what she's complaining about. That wasn't a foul. She just missed the shot. All right. Sabrina Ionescu ends up fouling Natisha Heidemann. We have reached another timeout in the game. Another timeout, guys. The score is 68 New York Liberty, 62 Minnesota Lynx. I says, who thinks the Lynx are going to come back and win again? I mean, at this point, I say don't doubt the Lynx. I'm just saying, don't doubt the Lynx. Remember, in the fourth quarter, they were down by 15 points, and they go on a crazy, crazy run and win the game. Well, force it to overtime, then win the game. So I'm just saying, man. We are watching a very, very, very good team. Very good team. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll see what happens though. We will see what happens. Okay, who you got? Put in the chat. Who you got? The Liberty should win, but Vera's right. Anybody can get got. Anybody. Literally, I'm wearing a shirt right here. I'm wearing a shirt right now. Anybody can get got. I'm wearing a shirt right now. I'm wearing it because it's true. Anybody can get got at any time. Okay, so hey, the Liberty could lose. The Minnesota Lynx have continued to prove to us over and over and over again that they have the New York Liberty's number. They got their number. For the season so far, that's the regular season, the playoffs, and the Commissioner's Cup. The Minnesota Lynx are 4-1 on the season against the New York Liberty. 4-1, 4 wins, 1 losses. This is the only team in the WNBA, the only team in the WNBA that the Liberty has not won the regular season series. This is the only team. That's because the New York Liberty they were constructed to beat the Aces, right? That's how they were constructed. And the way that the Minnesota Lynx were constructed was, and maybe not on purpose, but it's the way it happens. They are built in a way to diminish all of the positives related to the New York Liberty, right? You got a dynamic power forward in Brianna Stewart. What do? You put Nafisa Collier on her. You have a dynamic scorer in Sabrina Ionescu. What do? You put your guards on her. This team, this Minnesota Lynx team is a team that is kind of a cheat code. Kind of. All right, Alana Smith with the basketball. She tried to do a backdoor pass and Nafisa Collier. The ball was kicked. Oh, so they do not count that Benijah Lenny Hamilton shot from earlier. They do take that back, so it's a full point lead right now. Natisha Heidemann with the basketball. To Alana Smith. She tries to get it down low. She does. What a pass. Alana Smith finds Nafisa Collier, and guys, it's just a 2-point game, y'all. It is just a 2-point game. Wow. Jonquel Jones with the basketball. Jonquel gets the screen. Jonquel, turn around. In the paint. Misses the shot. Nafisa Collier has it. And Jonquel Jones, what are you doing? Why did you just foul? You knew they was gonna call a foul. Nafisa Collier easily gets the layup. I mean, gets the rebound. And Jonquel Jones decides that she just wants to hack her. What was the point of that? That was stupid. Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney gets the screen. Jonquel is on her. Ball is stolen by Brianna Stewart. Good job. Let's see what New York can do. Let's see. Can they score? Stewie passes it down low to Benijah Lenny Hamilton. Benijah. She traveled. They didn't call it. She misses the layup, gets her own rebound, but it is a offensive foul on the rebound. We got Courtney Williams on the floor right now. All right, Courtney Williams with the basketball. She tries to get it inside to Nafisa Collier. The ball is stolen by Brianna Stewart. All right, Sabrina with the basketball. She gets to the Stewie. To JJ. To Benijah Laney Hamilton. Back to Stewie. Stewie in the lane. Stewie misses the shot. Jonquel Jones get the offensive rebound, and she gets it up and in. Much, much, much needed basket for the New York Liberty. Courtney Williams, pizza pies it in. Okay. I like the aggressiveness. I like it. Sabrina with the basketball. Gets it to Benijah. 4-3. And she hits it. Benijah Laney Hamilton. You better have yourself a night, girl. 20 points. 4 of 6 from the 3 for Benijah Laney Hamilton. Wow. What a game. Courtney Williams the basketball. Courtney to Natisha Heidemann. Kayla McBride for a 3-point shot. Kayla gets her shot partially blocked, I believe. Ball goes out of bounds. And after the timeout, we will have it controlled by the New York Liberty. Wow. Benijah Laney Hamilton, guys. She is absolutely doing her thing in today's game. Absolutely doing her thing. Wow. Michael says New York Liberty do not have a floor general. Well, they have Courtney Vandersloot, though she's not, as impactful as she used to be. You also have Sabrina Ionescu, who has moments where she's an excellent point guard, and then have moments where she's not. So, but anyway, guys, 71 New York Liberty, 66 for the Minnesota Lynx. I just want to go through this real quick. 20 points for Benijah Laney Hamilton. 20 points. Not only that, Brianna Stewart, 18 points. 5 assists. 6 steals for Brianna Stewart. Okay? It's crazy. 12 points for Jonquel Jones. 14 points for Sabrina Ionescu. And for the Minnesota Lynx, we got Alana Smith doing her thing with 14 points. Nafisa Collier with 16 points. Courtney Williams with 15. Bridget Carlton with 8. And Kayla McBride with 8. All right, we don't have that much time left for this game. Let's see. Also, fun fact, similar to game 1, the Minnesota Lynx have yet to lead in today's game. They have yet to lead. And similar to game 1, the New York Liberty at one point was winning by 17 points. I agree with you, Rebecca Lobo. This has been real fun. This has been real fun. As someone who just doesn't care who wins, I love that we're watching great basketball. I just do. All right, Brandon Stewart with the basketball. Stewie gets the screen. Stewie gets it to Leonie Fibich. Fibich picks up her dribble, gets it to Brianna Stewart. She jags the shots. Rebound is controlled by Jonquel Jones. She gets fouled, and she's going to head to the line for 2 shots. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, no, that was originally a foul. So Brianna Stewart will get 2 free throws. Stewie hits a shot. Oh, she misses the second free throw. Again, lots of reminiscence stuff of game 1. Kayla McBride with the basketball. Kayla gets to Bridget Carlton. Bridget Carlton to Courtney Williams. Mid-range. Misses the shot. Rebound goes to Sabrina Ionescu. Jonquel Jones to Brianna Stewart. Stewie gets the screen. Passes down low to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel to Fibich in the corner. Fibich misses. Rebound goes to Courtney Williams. Courtney. Ready to go. She gets the screen. Oh, Courtney Williams knocks it off of her foot. Ball is controlled by Leonie Fibich, who goes for a 3-point shot. Leonie Fibich gets the 3-point bucket to go. What confidence. Instead of taking it down low for the easy layup, Leonie Fibich was like, nah, I got this. I got the confidence. 3-point shot. Let me do it. 7-0 run for the New York Liberty in the last 2 minutes. Wow. Now, this is the energy that I was expecting. That's exactly what we want to see. Really good defense by the New York Liberty. Courtney Williams just loses control of the basketball. Leonie Fibich is like, you know what? I'm not gonna pass it down low. I'm not gonna get to the line. I am going to get the 3-point bucket. Will says Fibich is so good. Yeah, she is. Fibich, 6'4" guard. Fibich. She's taller than Nafisa Collier. And she can hit shots. And all around is a fantastic player and is a rookie. WNBA rookie, I should say. I says, Quita, too bad you've got such a tight shot on yourself. Now we can't see Mr. President in the background. No Mr. President today, guys. No Mr. President. Yo, Kayla Thorne got a heart in her braids. Looks kind of cool. Oh, Seti says it's over. Seti, I'm just saying, didn't game 1 look like it was over too? Didn't it? I'm just saying, you never know. You never know. All right, Minnesota Lynx to inbound. They got to make up 9 points. 1:30 left to go. Courtney Williams to inbound. She gets to Atisha Heidemann. Heidemann misses the 3-point shot. Oh! Heidemann to Courtney Williams, who misses the 3-point shot. Rebound controlled by Jonquel Jones, and we see a timeout. We got a timeout by the New York Liberty. Wow. I thought we was about to see game 1 all over again. Brianna Stewart tries to she falls to the ground, tries to pass it to Jonquel. Natisha Heidemann ends up with it. She gets it to Courtney Williams for a 3-point shot, and Courtney Williams misses, and Jonquel Jones is able to control the rebound. But I'm just saying, if Courtney Williams make that, the Lynx are back in it, right? So we'll see what happens, guys. We will see. I say, guys, keep watching. Keep watching until the end of the game. Keep watching. It is not over until it is 0-0 on the shot clock. That's when it's over. If we don't see 0-0, game is not over. Yep. Yep. WK. Yep. She's taller than everybody but Alana and Dorka Juhas. I think those are the only two players that she's not taller than. But yeah, Leonie is really tall. Really tall. All right. New York inbounds it. Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. She has Caitlin McBride on her. We see them getting towards a double team. Sabrina with the basketball. Sabrina just dribbling, gets it to Stewie, misses the shot. Stewie gets her own rebound and gets the putback to go. All right. Well, that kind of seals it a little bit. That kind of seals it. That was a huge bucket. Huge bucket. All right, Heidemann inbounds it to Nafisa. Gets it back to Heidemann. Heidemann misses the layup on the rebound. They was thinking about giving a tech. They was thinking about giving a tech to Fee. All right. Timeout Liberty. We got 41.1 seconds left to go. 77-66. So not as dramatic as game one. I mean, they all can't be gems. I mean, this is still a gem, but they all can't be like crazy scores. Guys, I wonder how often Courtney Williams dyes her hair. She has to dye it at least once a week or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure her natural hair is black. I'm pretty sure. And it's always that dyed blonde. And you never see any black. There's no black nowhere. You can't see her actual hair color. There's no way that's her actual hair color. She dyes it. But the fact that you can't even see anything, it's just all the sort of a blondish color. She has to dye her hair at least once a week. Has to. Anyway, 1 timeout left for the Liberty and 2 for the Minnesota Lynx. We're going to see some full court press. Yeah, Solo, you never ever see new growth for Courtney Williams. Never see it. And it's there, so she must always just be dying it. All right, Sabrina gets it to Stewie. Stewie back to Sabrina. It's a foul by Courtney Williams. Smooth. She'll hop in whenever she can. All right, so Minnesota puts in the bench players to let you know it's over. All the bench players are in except for Alyssa Peely. She's the lone one out that is not coming in. Wow. 0 points for Sabrina in the second half. Makes the free throw. Dorka Uhas to Diamond Miller. Diamond gets it to Maisha Hines-Allen. Maisha to Xander Lucini, but the ball is stolen by Jonquel Jones. Jonquel gets a layup. Gets it to go. And the New York Liberty crowd is going wild. Going wild. And we have reached the end of the game. We've reached the end of the game, guys. Wow. Okay. The New York Liberty have gotten their act together and was able to finish what they started. We saw a game that was very, very similar to game one, but ultimately the New York Liberty were able to get out of New York with the dub, tying up the season, guys. The final score is 80 New York Liberty, 66 Minnesota Lynx, guys. I would say, yeah, a lot of overtones that are very, very similar to game one. In game one, the New York Liberty scored 32 points in that first quarter, right? In game one. New York had 32. Minnesota had 19, right? Game two was just ended. The New York Liberty had 31 in that first quarter, 21 for the Minnesota Lynx. So it was sort of similar things, like great start by the New York Liberty, but the question was, were you going to choke? Were you going to choke, or were you going to finish it out and get the dub? And ultimately, they were able to stay consistent with it. Now, we have ebbs and flows, right? This is basketball, right? It's a game of runs. It's a hit or miss league. It's a make or miss league. Like that's what it's all about. And ultimately, we saw this New York Liberty team win the first quarter. They won the fourth quarter, and they ultimately got the dub. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. We saw Sabrina get hot in the first half, similar, again, to what she did in the second half, what she did in game one. We saw Breanna Stewart come off to a pretty decent start. And in game one, there was not much momentum for the rest of the quarters. It was like the first quarter, you made your big impact, and the rest of the game, it was sort of like, whatever. In game two, we actually saw that it was another X Factor that was not named Breanna or Sabrina, who absolutely made it happen for the New York Liberty, and is the reason why the New York Liberty even stayed in this game to get the win. And her name is Benijah Laney Hamilton, guys. Benijah Laney Hamilton showed up and showed out in this game. She is a person who's been dealing with a knee injury for a while. She was on minutes restrictions for a good amount of the playoffs so far, but it looks like her minutes restrictions are now up. And Benijah Laney Hamilton, it seemed like she had determined from the beginning of the game that she was going to be aggressive. And that's exactly what she was throughout this game. Benijah was extremely aggressive. Like it wasn't even an issue, right? She started off in the first quarter, blow, 3-point shot. She had a mid-range type of free throw shot, and then she scored in the paint. And then we go into the second quarter. More from Benijah Laney Hamilton. She hit a corner 3-point shot and another 3-point shot that was sort of like sort of towards the top of the key, 3-point shot in the second quarter. Third quarter, boom. Continuing to stay effective for Benijah Laney Hamilton. Benijah ends up getting a layup, also gets a nice mid-range jumper. Fourth quarter, what does she do? 3-point basket. Benijah Laney Hamilton was a three-level scorer today. She got it done in the paint, she got it done in the mid-range, and she got it done from the three. And when you are looking to be successful, right? When you're looking to make an impact for your team, yes, everybody knows that this team runs through Sabrina and Stewie. However, Benijah Laney Hamilton is fantastic. Jonquel Jones is fantastic. Leonie Phoebus is fantastic. And this is the type of game that at least someone that is not named Brianna or Sabrina needs to have for the New York Liberty to ultimately get it done. Because we saw Minnesota, it seemed that they made some adjustments, just Sabrina just wasn't effective in that second half. She just was, in terms of scoring, she wasn't effective, right? This team needed someone to sort of lead the charge and get them their energy boost when they started to wane. This is a team that, like, yes, they went off like a rocket in that first quarter. But if it was not for Benijah Laney Hamilton, guys, the New York Liberty would have lost. They would have for sure lost in this game if it was not for Benijah, because Benijah just, she did her thing. She did her absolute thing today. And it was great to see. Not only, I just want to go through that real quick. Again, Benijah Laney Hamilton, she played 32 minutes off of minutes restrictions. She had 20 points in this game, ended up with the +5, 2 assists, 1 steal. She played a fantastic game, and no way do the Liberty win without Benijah Laney Hamilton. Yes, she didn't score the most points. However, she was the most impactful person in my opinion. Other players who did well, I thought Stewie had a good game. Stewie had 21 points in this game, but whatever. That don't count. What I want to talk about is the way that Breanna Stewart was playing defense. She ended up this game with 7 steals, and a good amount of those steals were when they're trying to pass it to Nafisa Collier. She gets her hands up. She gets active. She gets on the boards, right? She was a very active player. She had her hands up. They were either wide or they were up, and she was just getting steal after steal after steal. Anticipating the passes and jumping it and getting a steal. Again, 7 steals. This is a WNBA Finals record for most steals in a regular game. I thought she was really good. Now, yes, on defense she was really good, and yes, on offense she scored with 21 points. Ultimately, she finished 7 of 18 from the field. But the thing that is a bit troubling is the fact that you saw 5 turnovers for the New York Liberty. 5 turnovers for Breanna Stewart alone. The New York Liberty ultimately finished this game with 16 turnovers. Less than the Minnesota Lynx 20 turnovers, but still not great. We saw stretches in this game of like just bad play, dumb decisions, dumb passes, no vision, right? Now that happens, right? It's about making adjustments and moving on, and that's what this team was able to do. They were able to make adjustments, and they ultimately were able to finish out the game with the dub. Jonquel Jones, she was aiming for her double-double. She did not get a double-double today. She had 14 points, 9 rebounds. She also had a lot of turnovers with 4 for Jonquel Jones herself. Benijah Laney Hamilton had 3, and Sabrina Ionescu had 2 turnovers, I should say. Leonie Phoebus hit a big 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. And Sabrina Ionescu, basically all of her points came from that first half, I should say. And nothing really going in the second half. She finishes the game with 15 points. Now, the Liberty is a good squad. If they can get a rounded out effort consistently, it's gonna be tough for them to lose the finals, right? Because we had 4 Liberty players in double figures, 2 with 20 or more. That's a really, really good look for this New York Liberty team going forward. So I would say really good game from them. They were able to make the adjustments necessary because yes, while Minnesota, I believe, kind of stepped up their defense in that second half, and they locked down Sabrina a lot more. What was Sabrina doing? Sabrina was passing the basketball. She was getting her teammates involved. She was making sure that like she wasn't just gonna jack up crazy shots like she did in game one, right? Game one, there were so many bad shots that Sabrina Ionescu took. Today, that wasn't the case. That was not the case at all. I thought she took care of the basketball. I thought she made sure her players were in the right positions, and ultimately, I think she plays a really good game. Only 2 turnovers for her, 15 points, 5 assists, ends up with a plus minus of plus 20. It's not all about scoring. Yeah, sometimes they are going to lock you down, right? But just because they lock you down does not mean you become ineffective, right? She still was an effective player on the court for her team, and that's the thing that I really enjoy that. Like it's not just about you scoring a bunch of baskets. That's not what it's about. How can you enable winning, right? How can you enable winning? In the first quarter, she hit 5 field goals. In the second quarter, she does 1 attempt, misses it. In the third quarter, she makes 1 attempt, is a 3-point shot that she misses. In the fourth quarter, she makes 0 attempts, but she does get to the free throw line. This is a player that can make an impact doing something else. You don't always have to score. To me, what determines a really good basketball player is what they can do when their shot isn't falling and or when the defense has their number. And today, they had Sabrina's number, and Sabrina was still able to make some stuff happen and get her teammates involved. And I think that's huge. Now, guys, a player that does not get a lot of talking about. People don't talk about her, but I want to talk about her. I want to give her flowers. Her name is Niara Sabally. Niara Sabally, I thought, came into this game and made a huge impact. She did. Niara Sabally comes into this game. Right off the bat, she gets 2 straight offensive boards from her teammates missing. Yes, they ultimately don't score on that possession. I forgot who shot the ball, but Niara got the hustle, got the rebound, passed it back out. Another missed Liberty shot. Niara gets it again and tries to make another possession out of it. I thought Niara, the minutes that she played, she didn't play that much minutes. She played 9 minutes in this game. 9 minutes. She finishes with 1 point. It's an example of, and she also got 2 big defensive rebounds as well. Niara Sabally, in the 9 minutes that she gave the Liberty team today, to me, it's just another example. It's another example of why the box score don't tell you everything. The box score does not tell you everything at all. Niara Sabally was working. She was getting herself in position. She was boxing out. She was hustling on defense. She played fantastic in today's game. For the 9 minutes that she played, that 1 point that she got, I thought she gave great minutes. And again, guys, it's not just all about the box score. Don't look at the box score and be like, oh, she didn't do anything. No, she did. She did. She gave gave great minutes, great hustle, got a block in that game. I thought she was great. Of the 3 bench players who actually played for the New York Liberty today, Niara Sabally stood out the most. Yes, Kayla Thornton got a 3. Yes, Courtney Vandersloot had a 3. But to me, it was the 9 minutes that Niara Sabally played. And if I'm Sandy Brondello, I am going to Niara in the locker room and I'm saying, this is exactly what I need from you every night. Whatever minutes you get, whoever I put you against, do your assignment. And that is exactly what Nia Sabli did. I thought she was ready to go from the get-go. She was ready. Didn't matter how many minutes, whether it was 2 minutes, whether it was 5 minutes, it didn't matter. Showing up for the time that you are in the game, because you know that you can always make an impact. And I thought she made a really big impact in this game. She's not going to get a lot of flowers. No one's going to talk about her. She's not going to be mentioned probably in the post game AP write-up that they do, right? She's probably not going to be mentioned. But I wanted to mention her because there's unsung heroes. There's unsung players who don't get the attention that I believe they should because of the efforts that they give to their team. And so, yes, not an impressive box score, but she was impressive on the court if you actually watched the game for Nia Sabli. For the Minnesota Lynx, this was a game where Napheesa Collier was off. Napheesa Collier was off in today's game. She only finishes with 16 points. She just, I don't know, like she just didn't seem like her normal self. She seemed frustrated. She was getting foul calls left and right on her. She ended up with 4 fouls in this game, and she's not a player who gets fouled, who fouls often, right? She does not get fouled often. She does not foul often, I should say, but 4 fouls. That last foul, I don't know, maybe that could have been a no call for that foul. But this team is a team that rides on Napheesa Collier. Either Napheesa shows up and scores close to 30 points in a game, or somebody else severely shows up. And unfortunately for the Minnesota Lynx, no one else really showed up. Napheesa Collier, 16 points, 7 of 12 from the field. She had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 turnovers for Napheesa Collier. And again, a lot of that 7 turnovers was because of Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart was the cause of a lot of those turnovers. Okay, so yes, 7 turnovers for Napheesa Collier, again, due to the long arms and activeness of Breanna Stewart. She just didn't play that great. It was just a really, really off night. She just couldn't really get a lot of stuff going. And you have those nights sometimes. Sometimes you have those nights. I thought she did play some good defense overall. She played some really good defense. She's a player who continues to know when to put her hands in and sort of grab the ball. She said, and guys, I don't have this stat because I wasn't like noting it down every single time it happened, but Napheesa Collier locked up so many players for a jump ball. It was absolutely ridiculous. So many jump balls in today's game, and that was because she was able to just sort of time it just right, boom, grab the basketball and make some stuff happen. So NK says, Quita, do you think Fee was tired? I wonder if they should have taken her off of Stewie until the crucial moments at the end of the quarters. The thing is, you can't take Napheesa off of Stewie. You can't. There is no, I don't believe there's anybody else on the Minnesota Lynx that can guard Stewie. Yes, Napheesa was tired. I do believe that. But if you take Napheesa off of Breanna Stewart, there's nobody else that can stop her. So if you take her off to use Napheesa on offense, now Breanna Stewart's just going to cook you. She's going to cook you. So I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible for the Lynx to put somebody else on Breanna Stewart. Like I think they'll get cooked. I think they'll get cooked. So that's my thoughts on that front. I don't think they can put somebody else on her. But yeah, Napheesa Collier just really did struggle in this game, which is, you have those games sometimes, and she was impactful on the defensive end. But at the same time, you need more. She did end up with 4 steals, so that's cool. But her team needed more from somebody. More from somebody. In game 1, we saw that more come from Courtney Williams, and we saw that more come from Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride in game 1, she was fantastic. In game 1, Kayla McBride had 22 points in game 1. Game 2, Kayla McBride, 8 points. It's not good enough. Courtney Williams in game 1, 23 points. In game 2, 15 points. 8 rebounds. Not enough. Bridget Carlton, only 8 points in today's game. Alana Smith, I thought she did well. With 14 points, but this team needs way more support. If Nafisa does not score close to 30 points, somebody else needs to be in the 20-point range. Somebody else, if not 2 people. The reason why the New York Liberty win today's game is the fact that they had balanced scoring. It was balanced scoring from a lot of different areas. Benigilini Hamilton was going off. Sabrina had some buckets, right? Stewie had some buckets. Jonquil Jones had some buckets. But for the Minnesota Lynx, they have zero people in 20 with 20 points or more. 0. The highest scoring player was Nafisa Collier with 16. It's not good enough. That is not good enough. Now, is it the worst thing in the world? No. It's not the worst thing in the world, guys. It's not. This is a tied up series, right? It's 1-1. The Lynx stole game 1. The Liberty won game 2. Now we're heading over to the Target Center in Minneapolis to watch games 3 and game 4. And I think Minnesota, they're going to go back home. They're going to rest up. They're going to be just fine for game 3. Now, yes, I do believe that Nafisa Collier was tired. Yes, I do believe other players on the team were tired. But you got to play through it. Everybody's tired. We're at the end of the WNBA season. Everybody's tired, and a good amount of players played overseas for the Olympics, right? So it is what it is. It's time for players to show up and step up, because this is the time when it matters the most. So yeah, that's my quick sort of recap about what happened in today's game. Also, I didn't know that Natisha Heidemann was the lone bench player to score. She was the lone bench player to score for the Minnesota Lynx. Ultimately finished the game with 5 points. You need more also from your bench too. All right, you need more. So yeah, that's my thoughts about this. Ultimately, we're going to Minneapolis, so we'll see what happens in that game. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. If y'all could, please make sure to hit that like button. Really does help the channel out a whole lot. Hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. And guys, I will talk to you all in the next one. Got some awesome videos coming out tomorrow, so hope y'all are ready for it. And until next time, guys, goodbye.